Twitter.
Oh, did you do a tweet or anything? Or
You know what? I
a
keep forgetting.
blue sky?
I keep forgetting, but since you brought it up, perhaps I will.
I'll sky it. I don't know what it's called on there. I don't think it has an official name. I've just seen mostly joke names people use.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Okay, we're live. Looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Oh, actually, while I'm tweeting this out and stuff, let me just play the sponsor ad.
Oh, yeah, sponsor.
You keep quiet while this is playing, Jesse, all right?
All right.
This video is brought to you by Game Maker, the free, fast, and easy-to-use 2D game engine that helps power modern classics like Undertale, Hotline Miami, and Hyper Light Drifter. Starter templates, official asset bundles, and a wealth of tutorials are available to help bring your ideas to life. And you can export and share your game for free on all non-console platforms. But you don't have to take my word for it, I'm just some jerk. We have an actual bona fide Game Maker on hand.
Oh shit, that's me. Yes, I've been using Game Maker for a long time. It's probably the most powerful and easiest to use engine for making 2D games out there, suitable for both amateurs and hardcore coders, and with all the Steam and console integration stuff for when you're ready to start monetizing your hobbies. I used it to make my recently released game, Starstruck Vagabond, which has already delighted thousands of sci-fi cozy game aficionados, thanks to Game Maker being so bloody great.
Head on over to the Game Maker link in the description to begin your game development journey today.
Boy, we really should make a new one of those one of these days.
Well, as soon as you make a new game with Game Maker, then we can make a new ad.
Well, I've been working on it. I've got a lot of creative energy lately because it helps me avoid dealing with modern life.
It does help.
Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to Yahtzee Tries. I'm Yahtzee Croshaw. I'm the one who tries things. I'm joined by Jesse Galena today.
Hello.
And we're starting with a bit of the old Dungeon Clawler, an early access roguelike thing about a claw machine or something.
Mm-hmm.
You played this one?
Oh, yeah. I put like, 3, maybe 4 hours into it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it was... I really hope we can get into some like design choices of like, well, what do you think about this? Because and they may have updated it since I've played, but there were a few like very annoying things that have been done. That's like I don't know why, and I'm curious what you'll think of them, and if it's just a me thing.
I'll tell you what slightly pisses me off is when a game fudges an idle animation by just having the sprite squash and stretch a bit to simulate breathing.
Yeah. Is that not how you breathe? You don't just squish your whole body and expand it?
No, funnily enough, I don't do my accordion impression to breathe. Okay, normal difficulty. And... oh... man, this game really threw me into it, didn't it? It is early access,
oh, yeah.
I should say.
It is. The gameplay itself, I feel like, is pretty straightforward. Claw machine. If you have a question, I might be able to answer it. I don't want to say too much because I am curious again how you're going to interpret what it's giving you.
Okay. Claw machine. Grab some swords. Okay, so it's like Slay the Spire, but without the spire and with a claw machine instead of drawing random cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a terrible claw grab.
Yeah, I do like that it has that the physics on the claw, so you can end up using it to kind of get weird angles, which sometimes is helpful with different things that can happen to the machine. Okay. Usually it's just a problem, though.
I mean, it's nice to see experimentation with the old turn-based combat systems.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think of Paper Mario a little bit. How Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, where they had this whole audience concept, where when you were in combat, you were up against like an audience of dudes, and they could throw things at you that you had to watch out for, but they could also throw presents to you, and you could like psych them up to get special bonus. Fungus Finding is $2. It says, I don't enjoy Yahtzee's Mario toe job implications.
Was that from today's video?
Yeah, I just threw in a random thing in the final credit gag. And sometimes when I do a credit gag, I'm just like, oh, this is the last thing I have to do today. I'm just going to fart something out. Which was the case this week, but it seems to be the thing everyone's latched onto on Twitter and everywhere else. Okay, let's fill the machine with water. Why the fuck not?
You know, that's one strategy I didn't try too hard, so I'm curious how it's going to work. Because I found some mixed results.
I'm guessing it will mean everything floats, and it will mean I can grab more things.
That's a way to interpret filling it with water.
Yeah. Oh, okay, some things float. Do those little, like, fluffy things do anything?
Currently, no. There is a thing you can do to add more fluff to the tank.
Okay.
Ooh, what happens if you get the water bottle again?
Fills it up with more water, I assume.
I'm curious if you could overflow it and like just dump a bunch of stuff into your thing.
No.
But if you could do it one more time? I don't know.
I don't know. It seemed like the water level just stopped dead when it reached the top.
But yeah, so the fluff currently doesn't do anything. There are things you can do. There's an item that will turn fluff into coins.
Okay.
That touch that item. There's an enemy that turns the fluff. It poisons the water and makes the fluff do something. I haven't figured out what. There's a way to add more fluff, but I don't really know. I couldn't figure out how more fluff was better.
Fair enough. I guess it's for if you intend to make a fluff build.
Yes, but I didn't find enough things that would like synergize with more fluff.
Right. Well, it certainly is an early access game. I'm assuming they're going to add like context and shit at some point.
Maybe.
But it's good to start with the core game mechanic, I always think.
Yeah. If your main thing is, unless it's like, oh, this is a story-based game, then have the story. But yeah, if your main thing is, I want to build a fun game and then have a fun story within it, then yeah, absolutely. Start with, this needs to be fun.
Syringe. Okay.
Is that the one that increases damage every time you use it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, a new thing. I've been kicking around an idea for a turn-based battle system in my head.
Yeah? How so?
Because there's a lot of room for elaborating on that concept, I think. Well, I was thinking of an idea where the weapon you equip changes like a sort of overlay that goes over the monster, like a line. Mm-hmm. And when it's your turn to attack, a sort of dot goes along the line, and you press the button when the line is over the thing you want to hit.
Oh, okay.
And every enemy would like have a weak spot, like their head or their nose or a big eye. And you'd have to pick to use the right weapon so that the line of attack goes over the weak spot.
Oh, okay. Would different weapons give you different size of things? So like if you had like a piercing, like a rapier or a dagger, it's like the spot is a dot. If you had a sword that slashes, it would be like a longer line.
Yeah, it would be a much smaller spot if it's like a thrusting weapon, but it would do a lot more damage if you got it right on the weak spot.
Okay. That actually sounds pretty cool.
It'll be a great big dot if you're just firing a blunderbuss at them, but obviously it spreads the damage out a bit more. I always just thought I'd like to work into another idea I had to sort of base a turn-based combat system around status ailments. Because I remember playing Persona 4 I remember if you could just get one monster with the confused status ailment, you basically didn't have to do anything for the rest of the fight. Because it would just beat up all his friends for you.
It's so helpful.
Yeah.
Confused and Charmed are like the best status effects.
Yeah. Like, because if you can turn an enemy against their fellows, that's instantly like doubles your offensive potential.
Yeah, you've just gained a whole thing of
You've removed a threat and simultaneously gained another attack. That's pretty overpowered. Oh hey, it's my grandma. And I'm going to try to collect some nice things to give to my grandma.
Yeah, the coins are money. The piggy banks have more coins in them, and then the red things are health.
Huh, that was abrupt.
Yeah, it's very quick on like, well, you're done here now. Again,
Yeah,
no context.
Could use some more interstitial animation, perhaps.
Yeah, it definitely does not have that currently.
Well, I don't have that many weapons. You know, those water power-ups aren't very good. Maybe I need to get some more power-ups to make them better.
Yeah, there's some that's like anything that's... I think there's one power-up that's like anything that's wet gets poison damage attached to it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, but then you have to get it. So it's
bollocks.
Not... like, it's... And that's part of what my problem was. I mean, saying that, I still played it for several hours. That it didn't feel... There were some cool ideas, but it really... I could not find a good synergistic strategy despite trying to experiment. I always felt like I was either made a wrong choice, that I wasn't informed enough to make the right choice, or that it was too unforgiving to allow me the room to experiment. Also, RoboKnob, the snob, has been a member for 1 month. It says, hey Yahtzee, did you manage to finish Metaphor? I recall you saying you couldn't finish it by the time the review came out.
No, I haven't gotten back to it, I'm afraid. I got, like, most of the way through. I did look up the plot twist to see if I was right.
Were you right?
My theory was the main character would turn out to be secretly the comatose prince's brother and also a legitimate heir. But no, it turns out you just do some stupid anime thing where you merge with his body in order to become king. Or some shit.
You just... What do you mean merge with his body?
I decided not to look any further into it.
Well, okay then.
Had to move on. Got shit to do. Trying to get through Stalker 2 this week. And I had to take a day off for Thanksgiving, for fuck's sake. Ooh, picky.
But you also get to eat.
Yeah, well, I eat every day. That's not new.
Yeah, but
I eat all the time.
You get to eat special extra food.
Yeah, well, like turkey, the blandest meat in the world.
Oh my gosh, no, not turkey. Turkey is bottom tier meat. Like, get out of here with that. Ham's good. Fixings are great.
I have ham sandwiches most days. Ham and cheese, even.
Whoa. But is it spiral cut honey glazed ham?
I probably wouldn't appreciate it if it was.
Oh, okay, well.
I'm not what you'd call a connoisseur.
So if you're like, hey, this is what I want for Thanksgiving, because I eat this stuff every day. What is it that you actually want? Because like my family would do lasagna, and that's like in my head that is true Thanksgiving food.
I mean, I like lasagna as long as it's not the really eggy kind. I like more of a cheesy than an eggy kind of lasagna.
You put eggs in your lasagna?
Some places do, yeah. I mean, the American idea of lasagna is very cheese-based, but some countries there's a lot of egg in there as well. Where's my money? I mean, what's the thing that tells me how much money I've got?
So at the very top is
I see, yes.
is the 10. And then you can see at the bottom, it says play for 4. So it's costing you 4 coins every time you try. And then on the left, there's a thing that says reroll for 2. And you can change the item that's dropping.
Okay. I'm bored
Yeah,
of
you can also
pachinko.
just leave.
What's this? Oh, a blacksmith.
Yeah, you can upgrade items for money.
Oh, I didn't know that dealt double damage when picked up alone. That would have been nice to know.
Yeah, it's actually worth it when you get an item and the items you start with to like go into the menu and read them, because they do all have like usually some sort of text.
Oh, I can't afford anything.
You can't. You broke.
Me broke. And now I can shred something I don't want. Yeah, lose some shields. They suck. I want things to die.
Here's a very...
Oh, I can't afford this either.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, I was like, well, no, it costs money. But it doesn't, like... the UI isn't bad in the sense of the information isn't there, but it's not showing you where the information is.
Everything costs money. What is this?
Sure does.
Modern society?
We live in a society.
Anyway, yes. So what would I want for Thanksgiving meal?
Yeah, what's the food you want that you don't get every day?
Curry.
Oh, heck yes. I love curry. That's a great pick.
I'd like a nice big Indian meal with like multiple curries and a big pile of basmati rice flavored with jasmine.
Oh my gosh.
Some vegetable biryani on the side and some samosas.
That sounds way better than like most of the food that is served at Thanksgiving.
Some of that really indulgent naan bread with all the raisins in it.
Oh, I haven't had the raisin one. Oh my gosh.
And then just like pig out. Both hands. Straight huge banquet of Indian dishes in front of me. Both handsing it. Nom, nom, nom. That's the kind of meal I don't get every day that I would want.
Ari asking, is this an actual roguelike? Yes. You don't get anything transferred over when you fail a run or beat a run, but you do unlock new characters to start a run with, and they all have different starting abilities and different starting items.
That kind of thing.
Which I really like, because just always starting from 0, the same 0, will just kill my enjoyment.
Okay, the syringe floats.
Yeah, so when you were at the Alchemist, this is another thing that is absolutely not explained. When you were at the Alchemist, you can turn and you can see when you look at items when you're getting them, and I think if you go in the menu, what they are. Like there's some that are plastic, some that are metal, and some that are wood. And depending on what they are is whether they will float or sink, and if they will get attracted to magnets. So there's little things like that that, you know, can interact with each other.
Did you ever play Backpack Hero?
No.
That was sort of like another vaguely turn-based game that was trying to put its own spin on it. That was based around how you stacked and arranged stuff in your backpack. And if you like put things next to other things, they'd gain extra power and all kinds of weird rules governing it.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. It's always pretty interesting if you like this sort of thing. Turns water into poison water. There we go.
Yeah, that might be helpful. I don't know if it'll actually poison all the items, but we can find out. Jonathan, I played this game for like 3 or 4 hours. Bunch of different runs. I never beat a run, but I did unlock some new characters. Ooh, get ready to take some damage.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, okay.
You got money.
Yeah, that was a fair trade.
Wait, poison.
Yes.
Get the water.
Bollocks.
Oh, no. Humane Shield with 4.99 says basically you spend your time salvaging derelict spaceships, playing poker, and eating curries.
Well, we don't do that much salvaging, but you do sound like you eat a lot of curries. This is dialogue from Red Dwarf.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a thing about that game you're talking about.
Okay, poison. Poison. Oh, I poisoned myself.
Oh, no, that's Oh, wait, because they're putting poison on you.
Yeah.
You don't want those purple balls.
No.
So do your weapons have poison? Have you hit anything since you poisoned the water?
Well, I'm bloody trying. All the shields are in the way because the water's making everything float. Okay. Aha! Yes. My syringe poisoned that guy.
But your dagger didn't.
Now it's Slay the Spire.
Yeah, I don't think your dagger did. Weird. I'm not sure why. Like, why one thing poisoned but another didn't.
Well, the syringe... Ah, the dagger poisoned him that time.
Oh, okay. Well,
I guess maybe it's like sometimes thing. Poison is a sometimes food.
MRRD with 5 Canadian dollars says, I know there's probably no time to play it, but Yahtzee, any thoughts on Sorry We're Closed? Also, Jesse, I really enjoyed your playthrough with Jess and Casey. Thanks. It's a very interesting game. Yeah, do you have any thoughts on playing it?
I mean, I've been hearing it's sort of quirky and post-punk in that way that I like.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get a spare moment, yeah, but, you know, it's finding the spare moment that's hard. Particularly this week.
Oh.
I mean, getting a day off for Thanksgiving doesn't mean I get less work. It means I just have to pack it all into the adjoining days. I've got deadlines. Alright, money.
Oh, you might need some help, too. I feel like there's one point where you'll hit, and it's very abrupt, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to die instantly.
Okay.
Like, things like, oh, okay, yay, there's a thing that gives me money or health, and you're going to be like, please just give me health. Good heavens, I need it. I'm curious if that's going to happen to you, too, because that was my constant thing, was always hitting, like, a straight difficulty wall.
Get 10% of your coins at the end of a fight. Yes, let's turn this into Belatra. Oh, it's a boss fight. Lovely. Yeah, I got a new kind of bath bomb that turns water into lava. Let's see if let's see what that does.
Wait, so will it turn to poison or lava or poison lava? Oh, there's the bath bomb. Okay, so you have to get it. Oh, the item doesn't automatically do it. You have to get the thing, and then it activates. That's why it didn't poison before.
Okay, now now it's lava and does that apply hot things to the dude? Yes, I guess it does. I think the fluff starts damaging him now.
Oh, that's pretty useful. So that with extra fluff would work.
Aha. Yes, the fluff's damaging him. That's what lava does.
Oh, only 2 damage? Dang, that's nothing.
But it's something, and there is a lot of fluff.
Also, Lord Worm's Bane says, hey, y'all, love seeing you playing this game. Thanks. Long-time YouTube fan and back across multiple platforms. Thanks again. Thank you, Yahtzee and Jesse, for the content over the years. Yahtzee, sequel to Mog World when?
How do you know I haven't already written a sequel to Mog World?
Ooh.
How do you know my most recent book wasn't secretly a sequel to Mog World the whole time?
But was it?
Yeah, I'll have to read it to find out.
Oh, okay. I mean, ooh. Mystery.
This boy is a toughie. I think I need some shield.
Yeah, if you look over their head, it tells you what they're going to do on their turn.
Yeah, that's very Slay the Spire.
Yeah, and it's helpful to know, like, oh, well, let me shield up this turn, or like, oh, they're just going to power themselves up, so I get to ignore all shields as best I can. But with this character, they're kind of always in the way.
Oh, jeez, he's gonna be pulling a lot of damage out.
Oh, yeah, he's about to wreck shop.
Please do not wreck shop. I need it to sell things from.
No, he's going to destroy that shop.
Oh, bugger. Ow, 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 ow.
60 damage.
Jesus. That was a bit much.
Yeah, so, like, do you feel like this fight is, like, a clear, like, big step above your previous ones as far as difficulty?
See, my first thought would be, I guess I need to grind up more permanent upgrades in the roguelike mode, but you said there are no permanent upgrades, so I don't know.
If there are, I never found them. So I do believe there are none.
Oof.
Need better weapons? Yeah, but then you have to find the weapons. So you have to have RNG on your side for better weapons.
Well, that's roguelike in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah, but I feel like there has to be a good balance of, like, if it's only feasible when certain things happen to give you the luck you need, I feel like that's not good design. That's just gambling. Well, good news. You poisoned everything, but the water's about to go away, so.
Yeah, I got some poison fluff now.
Oh, well, that's good. I don't think it'll be enough, because he's going to murder you next turn if you don't shield up.
Is there an upgrade that makes your claw bigger?
No.
I feel like that would be a good thing to have.
There is an upgrade to get your last claw to be a magnet. There's an upgrade to get your last claw to be like 3 tentacles. Oh, shoot. You killed him. Good job.
Huh. Christ knows how.
I honestly wasn't paying attention. He still had so much health. I don't know how he did it.
I think it's because I had an upgrade that damaged him every time he damaged me.
Oh, that's a super helpful upgrade. If you can pair that with things like the spikes and other things, so like when you get hit, it deals extra. Really helpful. But yeah, there are a few upgrades that you can change for one of your claws, and those are pretty handy.
Right. It'd be a good, like, all-purpose upgrade. Just like every time you level up, your claw gets slightly bigger.
That would be cool. There are upgrades that shrink items, and those are super nice.
Yeah, because the big items are harder to grab onto. As
there's also an upgrade that drops in, it's not an upgrade, but an item you can get that's honey, and anything that touches to it sticks to it.
That was also a thing in Backpack Hero, now I'm thinking about it.
Oh. Also, water dissolves honey, so they don't play well together.
Gotcha.
Lord Zahn with 50 bits over on Twitch says, give me access the obelisk instead. Where there's a solid starting deck for the character and card shops at each map, and teammates can synergize. This game seems like it's leaning really heavily on the one-man show, way less interesting in turn-based gameplay.
Well, like it is early access.
Yeah.
I think perhaps we need slightly more of a interstitial mode, like where you explore dungeons rather than do combat.
Yeah, there's the overworld, and you get to pick different things.
Yeah.
With the bonus games and stuff. But
I feel like that could be more involved.
Yeah, it's also, there's no, like, if you choose one path, you don't get the other, which is very, very common in roguelikes.
Yeah.
But one thing I like that they do instead of that is like, well, yeah, you have access to the alchemist, the trash pile, and the blacksmith in this room. However, you only have 60 gold. Do you want to spend it all in one place? Do you want to divide it up between them? Like, how do you want to approach that? And then how you spend that gold determines where you actually have access to. So that, I think, is kind of cool.
Oh no, it's Liquor Tongue.
Yeah, it is. Oh, across the obelisk. Sorry, Lord.
Boy, every time this claw grabs something and lifts him up, it makes my sphincter involuntarily tighten.
So across the obelisk is a game?
Okay.
If I'm reading that right?
Not one that
It
I'm
is.
aware of.
Okay, so that's a team-based. Oh, okay, so it looks very much like Darkest Dungeon. 4 people lined up.
Right.
Also that Necromancer game.
Hey! Stop healing each other, you gits. Oh man, these guys, they're just gonna keep buffing them each other, I think.
They might.
Well, the poison seems to hit.
Eratus. Thanks, Damien. Yeah, if you can poison, unlike I feel like every other game, is actually super useful.
I think
because you can.
Slay the Spire was poison always made that game pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get yourself a poison build.
Yeah, there was. I think it was. There's an upgrade that like if you get hit, you poison them. And then I had like, I had these poison daggers, and I think I had a thing that like whatever a weapon touches. It's like another item that drops in. Anything that touches it gets poison damage added to it.
Right.
So that was probably one of my best runs, and I still got absolutely mutilated at the towards the end, or towards wherever it was. I'm still not sure if that's the end.
So can these guys just not attack me? Do they just not have attacks?
No, they do.
That axe was a poor investment. I needed... Oh, there you go, yeah. Fucking shield. I wanted the axe. You bastard. Fine.
On the subject of kind of roguelike deck builders, did you play... Oh gosh, Inscription.
Yes. I didn't really get into it.
Really?
I know everyone kept telling me it's all weird meta and weird things happen that you'll think are cool. But I never got as far as that. Because I'm not really that big a fan of deck building stuff.
Oh, okay. If you don't like deck building, yeah, I can see why you wouldn't enjoy that. There is cool escape room weird stuff, but yeah, the main game is a deck builder.
Yeah.
So if you don't like that, totally valid.
I mean, I can play Slay the Spire. That's why I keep bringing it up. It's just something about it.
It's just special.
I don't know. It just works for me where other games don't. Okay. Making this axe work for its bread. Get some shields.
Yeah, I want to say the best strategy is shrinking, but
yeah,
that's also coming from someone who hasn't beaten it, so maybe it's not actually the best.
Ooh, toy piranha eats fluff while in water.
Ooh. What happens when it eats fluff?
It gains more damage. So when you
so when you finally grab it.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Let's play fucking pachinko again. Hey!
Nice.
It worked that time.
25 damage. Well, did you read the whole text?
Yes.
Okay.
25 damage, but also damages me if I pick up anything else with it.
Oh.
Okay, go, fishy, go! Oh, wow, it really likes fluff.
So, you don't have a turn timer. Can you just wait until it eats all the fluff? I mean, you don't really
seems to have stopped.
but...
Seems to have stopped eating fluff. Oh, there it goes. No, it's still eating fluff. I thought maybe there was a hard limit on how much fluff it would eat, but apparently not.
Also, good luck catching it.
Yeah, that's the trade-off, it seems. Ready? Go, baby, go!
Oh, nice! How much damage does this thing do?
Ooh, like
nice,
like 30 damage. Good, fishy.
I like that. That's a good risk reward.
Creative.
So the next round, the water's going to be really low. So I wonder if the piranha will have an easier time eating stuff. Oh, well, orange squid does that.
They dropped ink. They dropped ink in my fish tank. Bastards. Alright, you're getting the fish treatment.
Oh, dang. I like the sword and shield holding hands. I think that's adorable.
Yeah. They're like an Undertale monster. Oh, more black water goo.
Oh, okay. Lord Wormbane says piranha is a non-bow with the lava and poison, as the fluff is not fluffy once modified. So it doesn't count if it's turned to like lava or poison.
Okay.
I'm curious. I thought it was eating it. Because it's eating this fluff. And this is modified. But maybe that's a different modify?
Well, I don't know what it's doing if it is modified.
It's doing something from the enemies. Because the enemy, the like squid monster, is the one that turned it inky.
If I add more water, will it dilute the ink?
That's a great question.
No, it bloody well won't.
Well, that's good to know that if you have it as poison or lava, it probably won't dilute it either. Ooh, will it turn straight to lava? Yeah!
Lava, that well-known transparent fluid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, name one time in media or the real world lava wasn't transparent. Can't do it.
Oh, double damage. Nice. Intended. Oi.
Oh my gosh, get him.
Oh, boy, that fish is eager to get working.
It's ready to chomp.
Yeah, that fish was a good investment.
Wow. So the fish only works if you also have the water bottle. Because otherwise it can't swim around the tank. I'm assuming.
Yes. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Oh, if you go to the trash thing, you can get rid of a bunch of your shields.
Yeah, let's bin some of this shit.
But also upgrading is pretty useful.
Okay, don't want to lose all the shields. Just
Yeah,
some
definitely
of it. Everything else can stay.
And then... Yeah, the upgrade.
Okay.
Oh, you can upgrade the fish?
Can upgrade that axe. This doubles the damage it gets from fluff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A. Fish is going to be my MVP. More damage, more health lost. Yeah, whatever.
Jombly Wombly, this game has absolutely no tutorial. It just throws you into it.
Yeah, but as we say, it's early access, so maybe they'll add a tutorial later. Hi, Mum. Just collecting my stew.
Oh, see, here's the thing where it's like, do you want to try and get as much health as possible?
Cha-ching.
See, Lord Worm says the upgrade is the knuckles are really good upgraded because dodge is useful. I never got dodge to be useful when I played it. I would get a thing with dodge and be like, sweet, maybe I won't get hit as much. And then I just got hit every time. Like, I never worked. Oh.
That's a buff
yeah, the fish is just sitting there.
That's a buff walrus.
Oh, I love this walrus merfolk. So if you... Oh, no, you got the fish and not the water.
Not that fish.
Oh, well, at least it does 5 damage.
Well, hopefully the fish will come back. Oh, and he buffed himself. And there goes Mr. Fish.
Oh, yeah, do it, fish. Oh, fish?
Fish. Mind on the job, please. Thank you.
Oh, did that autumn sale start?
Yeah.
People are talking about it.
Yes, I made sure to plug Starstruck Vagabond on Blue Sky.
Oh, is it also on sale?
Yeah.
For the Steam
my sales,
sale?
it's all set up for the next couple of sales. If you haven't bought Starstruck Vagabond yet, now that it's on sale would be an excellent time to do so. I haven't had to patch it in ages. I must have gotten all the bugs out.
Every single bug gone.
Yeah.
Nothing but astronauts and aliens.
Yes, romanceable aliens, no less.
Ooh, my favorite kind. Oh, you
nice.
keep that axe? Yes! I do like that they built it in so different, like the actual design of a thing can make or break whether it stays held.
Yeah.
Depending on how you grab it. It's pretty nice.
Aha,
Ooh,
I absorbed all your damage, you. Now my fish is going to come back for more. Now the fluff is over there. Yes, that fluff. You dumb fish. Where are you going?
Aw, frogs dismantling other frogs for friends as I gifted a copy of Starstruck Vagabond. A dear friend who wishlisted before he found out I was QA.
Oh, you delightful person.
Nice.
93 damage with that fish right there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that fish is hopefully going to carry you through.
My fish ain't fucking about. Which is good, because you don't want a fish that only does chip damage. Ironically.
Oh, it's so full, there's no room for the fish to swim.
It's alright, I got some water.
Yeah, let that fish go to town.
Gone. There's a big storage cache of fluff waiting for you, Mr. Fish. Don't try to eat the axe, you dumb twat. Why does he keep going to the axe?
How will he know he can't eat it unless he tries?
This is not the sharpest fish in the aquarium, turns out.
I mean, it's the only fish in the aquarium, so it kind of is, but just by default.
That axe is a fish now.
Oh, that's right. Lord Worm also says there's a harpoon. That is another upgrade you can get, or, well, swap. You can turn your second hook into a harpoon, so it just shoots straight down and just pierces whatever it goes through.
That's good if you've got a build with lots of single things that are effective if you use them by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to need some shield.
For that 32 damage? Yeah, you might.
Yeah, just... oh, fish is coming along as well.
Oh, well, hey, check that out. Fish is going to do like 100 damage.
He's a team player, that old fish. Oh, he's doing more damage every round. I need to, like, see if I can get him out of here quick.
Boy, he's you for 48.
Try and grab a cache of daggers.
That's 20 damage.
Oh, bugger. Ow.
Mmm.
Go, my fishy friend. Not like that. Yes, like that.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty skipping across the pond.
Man, that's a pretty impressive trick I've taught my fish. Just walking on his tail on the surface of the water.
Doing the flipper thing.
Yeah.
Or the echo thing, depending on where you saw it.
Well, I need to get him killed this round. Otherwise, he's going to do 80 damage to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I ain't surviving that. Come on, fishy. Over here.
Yeah, see if you can get the fish over there and maybe pick up a weapon under it, too.
Obey your master, Mr. Fish. Oh, I think the fish has gone into torpor. Oh, no. There it is. Well, that's probably the best we're going to do.
I'd say maybe you can get the syringe, but I think that'll be enough to kill him.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay, so when the fish gets used and comes back, it still holds the fluff damage from the previous one.
That's interesting.
Because he just did like 140, which I don't think he ate that much fluff.
No, that's useful to remember. Yeah, fish is definitely MVP right now. Okay.
And I assume at the end, because the syringe at the end of whatever that room is goes back to its normal damage. I assume the fish does the same.
Now, is this the kind of game where if you increase your maximum health, it also fills your health to maximum? Something tells me it isn't that kind of game.
I don't think so.
Okay. Blacksmith coupon.
I don't know what use the alchemist is. Well, okay. You could change the properties of things. Like you could change your daggers to be recyclables or something, or cloth, and then I think they might float.
Let's improve the shields a bit.
Lord Worm confirms. Yeah, it adds to your health. It does not fully heal.
Right. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fortune cookie? I never got that.
Now let's see. And we never will find out what it does.
Well, that was the last of your money.
Oh, blimey. 3 fights, and then we have to pick between fighting an insect or Dr. Robotnik.
Tough choice.
Right. Fishy's here. Let's get him some nice water.
Get him start chomping on those fluffs.
Yeah, let's put him to work. You literally jumped away from all the fluff.
I thought he got stabbed by that syringe for a moment.
Mr. Fish is immortal. Okay. That's all the fluff you're going to get, I think. Now, just to... Oh, no. Proved me wrong. Now, just to grab him. Oh, you stupid fish!
Oh.
Changing direction to the last second. Oh, well, he's just gonna toughen himself up even more, it seems. Okay, okay, stay there, stay there. No, 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 stay there, stay, stay, stay. Oh, bugger. Toffee's staying anyway, he's asleep. Okay, okay. This whole fish-focused strategy only works if we can catch the fucker.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, you got him. Oh, no, you got the sword, though.
Oh, bugger. Still.
Worth it.
Fucking took them apart. Magnet Claw.
And with that, so like with your, if I remember correctly, with your shields and stuff, it's not going to pick those up. It'll just brush past them. Okay. It'll only pick up metal, which means I don't think it'll get the fish. Yeah, I don't know what the fish is made out of.
Yeah. I think it's a wind-up fish, so it might be metal.
Could be plastic.
I suppose a metal fish would just sink, wouldn't it? Unless it's a submarine.
I mean, maybe. Depends on its buoyancy. I mean, boats are metal and they don't sink. Well, sometimes they sink.
Hey.
Really, they're not supposed to.
That axe has been turned into a golden axe. That would not stick to a magnet. Gold is non-ferrous.
It's just been painted gold. It's not made of gold.
Well, one would hope so. Gold is a very poor choice of metal to make weapons out of.
Yeah, because it's like a really weak metal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's soft. You can mark it with your fingernail.
Can you really?
Yeah. Try it yourself next time you have some gold.
Well, the fact that I didn't know that should tell you exactly how often I interact with gold.
Well, I'm fucking married. I interact with gold literally every moment of every day.
Oh, see, my ring is not gold because I don't like gold.
Suit yourself.
I'm assuming that's what you mean.
Yeah. I am always touching gold. And that doesn't mean I desperately need the toilet.
Oh, Speaky says you can bite into it. That was a common way to check if it was real. Is that why people bit it? I thought it was a flavor thing.
No. What?
They'd be like, yeah, it tastes like gold.
They just really like the taste of gold. No.
Yeah, I figured, like, oh, yeah, okay.
No, that's how you know a gold coin is real, if you can mark it with your tooth.
It seems like gold coins would just slowly become unusable because they would just get bent from teeth.
Well, one of the wonderful things about gold, and which makes it such a valuable metal, is that all the things we use gold for basically doesn't change the gold. You can just reshape it and use it again.
Okay.
I mean, isn't it true that all the gold in the world would fit into like a 1 mile across cube?
Oh, I have no idea.
That has been the case since the beginning of time. It's just all been the same gold going back and forth.
Oh man, we should really stop throwing it into landfills then.
Future generations will find it. Oh, that's the dodgy sword, isn't it? Oh, bollocks.
A little bit ouch.
Okay. Ooh, strength potion. Water pistol. Fills up with liquid if submerged at the end of your turn, giving it a different effect depending on the liquid. Well, I am a liquid build.
That sounds pretty cool.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Don't want it right now. Let's fill it with lava.
Yeah.
Haha. I've got shield, bitch. Okay, Fishy, you do your thing.
Yeah, he is still eating the lava fluff.
Ooh, that water pistol was pretty
it
good.
Hit both of them, I think.
Yeah, with lava. Fishy!
Double finger pew, pew, gives €2 to say all gold in the world would fit in a cube of 20 m.
20 meters. Oh, I was overestimating.
Or is that 20 miles? It's probably meters, but
it's confusing. What is the shortened way to say mile? It's just MI, isn't it?
I think it's MI.
Increases block of wood items inside a... I don't know what you're on about.
Nope, they confirm. They say it's meters. Is that true? I don't know. But Dumblefinger said it is, so...
Well, theoretically, there might be more gold that we haven't mined out yet. But you know,
True.
people have been mining gold since the beginning of human civilization. I'd be surprised if they ever missed out on any of it. Right.
I don't know. There's a lot of ocean.
Oh yeah.
And Fungus Finder with $2 says, not if you dissolve it like that Nobel winner. Someone dissolved their Nobel Prize?
Maybe it was a protest.
All super chats are facts. Oh no.
Oh, does the fishy count as a pet? It's got to, right?
Ooh, I don't know, because there's a cat that you can get as well. So
Well, I'm going to
I don't know.
assume fishy is a pet.
I mean, that would make sense, but also it's a toy. So
Guess we'll find out. Come on, fishy. Get that lovely tasty fluff in you. It's good for you. Full of carbs.
everybody knows you should eat fluff. Guys, don't eat fluff. Don't do that.
Unless it's your own fluff from your consenting belly button.
I don't even think you're supposed to eat that fluff.
Well, I wouldn't. Can't imagine it'd do much harm, do you?
I mean, it's just, like lint and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's poisonous per se.
Hey, this cheeky bugger dropped some bombs in my... Man, the
And
one
you
time I
picked
didn't
right
want
up.
to pick that up. Well,
Actually, it damaged him, didn't it?
I guess if we keep it around, then it's bad
yeah,
for
maybe-
us.
Yeah, maybe in a set number of turns it'll explode if you don't get it out.
Maybe the
I don't
water put
know.
the fuse out. Ah ha ha ha.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? That's a fun interaction.
Okay, I guess he's poisoned now. And Fishy's back. But we're a bit short on the old water for right now. Do it, Fishy. Kick your way to the fluff. Nah, he's gone back to sleep. 73 damage. Nothing to sneeze at. What's he gonna... Oh, he's gonna about to kick my ass, so we'd better get some shield in.
All right, you can now not take 20 damage of that 30.
Oh, well, it's something. Every fight you walk
Sure is.
away from.
It's the ability to get in another fight.
In this game, certainly. It's because that's all you bloody do.
Whoa, sometimes you play Pachinko. Pachinko? Plachinko. Is there an L in it?
It's pachinko.
Pachinko.
Yes. There is not an L in it.
I have really bad hearing, and like it is people say words and I can't like if someone says a D P T, like T's a little easier because it's got that harshness, but like P's, D's, E's, like I have to mostly get context because those just all sound mostly the same to me.
I think that's my daughter's approach to language as well.
Yeah, does she have really bad tinnitus?
She was bad for the longest time at saying the letter C. K. She just said T. She just said T as a substitute. So it made things very confusing. Especially when she was talking to us about cactus. Now she's got this thing where when she has to pronounce two consonants together, like SP at the start of spoon, she gets them in the wrong order. She says psoon.
That's an instrument.
Yeah.
Just kidding, that's a bassoon. But oh my gosh, just ate a lot of fluff.
Come on, Fishy. Don't
Get 'em.
fuck me on this.
That fish is gonna fall. Oh,
Whoa.
oh my gosh.
Jesus. No, fishy!
Oh no, that was you. That fish was holding still.
Okay, fishy will finish him off if we could just get the fishy.
Oh, good. It had still long enough.
Phew. Bam!
Oh my gosh, 151. You really
What's-
beat up that image of Robotnik.
What a powerhouse that fishy is. Oh shit, it's 2 o'clock. I was getting into it.
Ooh.
Um,
Well, how long is RATSHAKER?
apparently it's quite short. It might
Okay.
like just be half an hour long.
Okay. Do you want to try and finish this run? I have no idea how close you are to the end.
No.
Okay.
It's probably going to be a
Just
little
get-
while yet. Although I'm
Oh, but
pretty
you can save and quit out though.
Oh, okay.
So if for some reason you come back to it, either in this stream or later.
Okay. See, looking at the dude, you wouldn't think it was a claw machine game. You'd think it was a grappling hook game, because the dude has the claw on his arm.
Right. But then he doesn't in the actual game.
Yes. How odd.
Yeah, I never noticed that in the art. You are correct. And it's weird.
Moving on to our next game, which has been recommended by much of the community to me. It's called RATSHAKER. And apparently it's one of those quirky indie games I like.
Thank you, Eric, for changing the game. I was literally trying to remember what that was and typing it.
RATSHAKER, the fast, easy, and fun way to keep rats in check. Just hold, shake, and watch.
Everything is
that
dyslexia
mirror.
these days? For me, it is.
Okay. What we have... Okay, I have a rat.
All right, cool. Shaking it?
Yeah, I'm shaking it. At least that... Oh,
Are you shaking it even harder now? I'm assuming there's audio, but I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a rat shake meter.
Yeah, this rat is yelling about being shaked.
Straight shooken. Is that something in the distance, or is that your crosshair that's that dot in the center?
I think it's the crosshair.
Okay. Can you move?
No, I can't. I just tried.
Real weird to have a crosshair. You can't move.
I just got an achievement for shaking it 100 times.
Wow. What the hell? Your guess is as good as mine, True Mando. We're all shaking rats together.
Oh, this is gonna give me tinnitus.
You gotta turn that volume down. Also, John Torney with 14.99 says IQ taught me fake gold coins normally have lead in them. Oh no! So if you bite them, you would leave your teeth marks on it. When
And
real
then,
gold
yes.
coins are made, the metal were also added to harden it. Other metals were also added to harden it. So if you bit into it, you wouldn't leave a mark? Fake gold coins normally have lead in them. So if you bite them, you would leave your teeth marks on it. Yeah, John is saying the exact opposite of what we had said before. That gold coins, real ones, don't leave teeth marks. Also, I think, just taste it. Then you'll know. Just lick the gold coin.
Well, sorry to interrupt, but any commentary on the how well I'm shaking this rat?
You gotta shake it harder? Do you have to wiggle the mouse? What's the shake process?
Well, I was wiggling the mouse, but now I'm wiggling the right analog stick on my controller, because wiggling the mouse was setting off my tendinitis.
Oh, tendinitis, not tinnitus. That's the
Yeah.
wrist, not the ears. Captain President with $20 says, I imagine this is what Jack's childhood was like.
Okay, the controller's not very efficient. Maybe I'll use my left hand.
Can you do like the Mario Party thing where you like do a circle on it? Where they told you not to do it?
Oh, this is working. Boy, don't cut out my webcam and take it out of context.
Hi, everybody on YouTube watching the edited version of this.
Oh, now I can squeeze the rat.
Wow. That's just weird. It's called RATSHAKER.
I know he's turning purple. Oh, I was enjoying squeezing the rat. Game?
Was the rat enjoying it, though?
No, I don't think so. But I appreciate that the sounds the rats make has clearly just been a dude recording his voice with his microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just someone going, ah, ah, ah.
The answers you seek are over there. Beyond that hill.
Eric says, can we talk about the rat's shape? No, we're not allowed, Eric. We will get demonetized if we talk about this rat's shape.
A house built by sin.
Can I move then?
A house built by sin?
Man, that guy gets all over the place. First he was in Final Fantasy X. Now he's in RATSHAKER. Okay, now I can move.
Well, that's cool.
Because we've opened a house.
Can't move fast.
I can keep throttling the rat.
Does it seem phallic? Speakeasy, we're not allowed to bring up the rat's shape. We'll get demonetized.
Hey, look at me, everyone. This is my impression of an Andrew Wyeth painting.
If I was more cultured, I would have laughed at that.
You know, he painted Christina's World. That's just a lady in a cornfield looking at a house.
If I was more cultured, I would go, oh yeah, that.
It was referenced in an issue of Preacher once.
I've not read Preacher.
Okay. I mean, that's the only reason I know about it.
Ah, Sovereign says, this feels like a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. Now that is my kind of culture. I get that.
Must find it. Abandon home.
Paintings? Cartoons? Yeah. Aw, thanks, Myra. I don't believe you, but I appreciate your sentiment a lot. Can you... Well, if you shake the rat, will it open the door?
Apparently, yeah. You squeeze it to get rid of the rat shake meter. Hang on. I want to see if it dies.
What if it starts over at the beginning of the field, though?
Then we'll just have to accept that. But I need to know if I can kill this rat.
Gosh, those eyeballs. You can absolutely kill that rat.
Oh, yeah. I killed it.
Wow. I hope you're happy with yourself.
That'll teach it. Oh, it's alive again.
Well, I guess it learned to come back from the dead.
I like how our arm is a 3D model, but the rat is 2D.
Yeah, and that there's a bunch of 3D assets.
Yeah.
Static? I haven't seen Static in years. Yeah. I find Static as an interesting, like, ooh, let's use it. Like, Static has a different meaning than it did.
I know.
And I'm curious to see when people use it and for what reason.
You know, even when I was a kid, if like a lot of TVs I had, if it wasn't tuned properly, it wouldn't show static, it would just show blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Ocean Channel.
Yeah. Okay, let's shake our rat at this TV until it turns on.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that...
So
Just
everything
leave you
to
alone?
interact is just you shake a rat at it.
Introducing
Well, first we
RATSHAKER,
shake the rat, and then we have to
fast, easy,
squeeze the rat to fill the object we want to interact with rat juice. What's hard
Can you
to
fill
understand about that?
Can you fill that pot with rat juice? By squeezing a rat on it?
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, okay, so
There's-
you do get some sort of interaction.
There needs to be an icon when you mouse over it.
Okay.
Huh. Look
at that active QR code. Double Finger with €2 says cartoons are just many paintings seen rapidly. Pretty much,
Right.
yeah.
My controller keeps shaking. I wish more games would actually realize that I'm using mouse and keyboard when it's applying shake to the controller.
Do you want to shake your mouse and keyboard?
No, I
You
just
can
wish,
rattle it out of your hand?
No, I just wanted to not shake the controller if I'm clearly using mouse and keyboard.
What if you have the controller somewhere where you want it to feel the shake? Like you put it on your shoulders,
Oh, here we go.
and then it just kind of like rubs your back. Gets you right there in the neck. You just kind of put the two handles on opposite sides.
Okay, I found a piece of paper.
Yeah, Evil Engine shoulders. Where else would you put it?
Man, imagine if this is how you got through PT.
Shaking a rat?
Yeah. Shaking a murdered spouse.
I'm not gonna lie. That does sound like the kind of thing that Kojima would make.
Hmm. Oh, look, it's the framed pictures from PT as well.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Though slightly reminiscent of them. Wait, wasn't there an icon over there a second ago? Huh. Yeah, that buzzing controller is going to bother me.
I mean, can you unplug it?
Well, I'd have to go all the way over there.
Oh my gosh. Well, never mind, I guess.
I'd have to move 3 feet.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you open that door or did it open by itself?
It opened by itself while I was messing around with the TV.
Paul Riss Keaton gives $5 to say, is this being played? Do they watch Vine Sauce at Second Wind? I don't. I don't know if anybody else does. Is this being played? Yes, Yahtzee is playing it right now.
Yes, it was recommended to me by Discord users, I believe.
Yeah.
I think I've seen one Vinesource video. I saw one video of him playing... There's like a Half-Life 2 mod where you play as Luigi.
Really?
Yeah, but it's sort of like a gritty horror thing. I forget what it's called. Like, you find Mario after he's hanged himself. Terminal 17, thank you, Paul Raskeeton. Terminal 7, rather, that's what it's called.
Oh.
And
Oh, you can interact with the oven.
And it really is PT. We've, like, cycled back into this house again.
Oh.
And, it's making spooky noises at me.
Can I do a bit of a hot take here?
Tell me.
Kind of in the same way where I don't like Amnesia because it brought about a type of horror that I don't enjoy. That, oh my gosh, that everybody was like, this is how we're gonna make.
Okay. Didn't see that coming.
Great. I don't know if that was what you were supposed to do or not.
I guess not.
Find it. Okay, so yeah, you weren't supposed to. Or maybe you're supposed to run away.
I think I'd rather just shake this rat.
That's fair.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats?
Yeah, so how Amnesia was like, oh, when that game was successful, let's everybody just make walking sims where you can only hide, and that I really hated that. PT, which was good, made people go, ooh, what if we just do that? But, oh, well, you're dead. What if we just do that, like have a repeated space, and like, that's spooky, right? Everyone will love it. It's like, no. That's not how it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, like, a lot of the PT, like, we're inspired by PT games that I've looked at and played have been like, I don't enjoy this.
Well, fair enough.
But PT, solid. Okay, so if you turn it on and then run away, just in case it explodes. Are you scolding your radio?
I don't know.
I just saw you pointing at it. But again, I have no audio, so.
Okay, I've turned it on.
Well,
There's that door again.
So once we find it, that door will open and then it'll loop back.
Oh, yeah.
That's my guess. Captain Prez says 10 bells is kind of like PT, I suppose. But like that's an interesting,
Yeah, it's actually got a mechanic.
yeah, and a good evolution of a repeated space.
Yeah, it's like spot the difference puzzles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like that,
Oh,
good.
Oh, look, it's old Saturn devouring his son.
I went to a costume party where that was someone's costume, and it was great.
Do you know, like, that painting was never intended to be released by its creator?
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were just in a sort of a bad way and sort of processing some emotions when they painted it. And I think after they died, someone found it and said, hey, let's put this somewhere.
I mean, that's fair. It's a good painting. Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
good paintings.
Yeah, it's PT.
Gun with 100 RSD. I don't even know where that's from. And a big flashy 3 with balloons. I don't know what that means. That says, ah, stop shaking. Ah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds. Oh.
Oh, you found it? Is that you got to squeeze it full of rat juice?
Yay! I found it. The rat juice came through. Now I can move on.
Yep, the door's open. So now you're going to go back to this room.
La.
Going down the stairs to get back to the room. That was a PT thing too, right?
Yep. Down the stairs, through the door, around a corner, and it's the same room again. You like that? You're a kinky little rat, aren't you? Well, okay then. Man, random objects floating in void is really overused in video game weird mental realm parlance, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, this is how Call of Duty Black Ops 6 did it at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just turns into a weird mental realm at the end.
Gosh.
Because a character got injected with interrogation drugs, and it was like symbolic of them fighting their subconscious self.
I would be a lot more interested in that pitch, except I know the word Call of Duty is tied to it, so...
Well, here we are again. Find the thing.
Well, find her.
Well, we have to find it to find her. Oh, it happened again.
Run, run, run! I bet you can survive... Oh, maybe not.
Apparently not.
Hey, Kiraga, with $5, says, here's $5 betting this has a, quote, you murdered your wife, plot twist thing.
Did you ever play Squirrel Stapler? Hey, is this back to the previous thing?
Oh, is it? If you go into the same thing?
Oh, that's annoying.
It doesn't checkpoint your progress with rooms? Is this going to be the picture birthing rats?
Well, it is Saturn devouring his son.
Actually, it's Ratton devouring their son. I know I've made a good joke when that is the auditory response. That's how I know I got in your head.
It's just because I'm a dad. You talk too much, rat. Yes, that's what I wanted.
Wow, yeah, it did not checkpoint you.
You're supercilious.
Supercilious? Is that really the word you're after there, Mr. Rat?
Supercilious?
Yeah. It sort of means like looking down on someone.
Not being super silly.
No.
Eric says this game isn't rational at all.
Behavior is quite discourteous.
Yeah, we all know big words. It does make you look smart. Okay, if you make bigger movements with the mouse, it tends to fill the meter faster.
Your super
Okay.
serious behavior
You just said that.
discourteous.
So this time, don't start the oven.
Far too many frogs. Good point. Highlighted message says, but big words do make you smart. Ro, don't you know? That's funny.
I filled up a sink, and now I'm
That's
using
good.
a toilet.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna pee in it.
Ew, no, I got it on my face. I got it in my mouth. There's a corpse in this bathtub.
It doesn't
Oh, be sure to squeeze a rat at it.
shake me.
Oh, good. You filled the tub, so now the corpse is wet. That's great.
Great, now we can throw it at a monster. Well, no photos here. I mean, is this game sort of taking the piss out of PT? I'm just not getting what the shaking the rat thing is satirizing.
And somebody mentioned in chat, they were like, "Is this a game about that masturbation is bad?"
Maybe. That's obviously a baby that's been crucified above a crib.
I don't know. It's pretty blurred. Could be anything.
Cheerful.
It's a dead person.
Duh. And now I'm going to enter the monolith from 2001.
Ooh. Eric wants to know, do you think the rat will ever rattle when shaken?
I wish I had a flashlight. I wish my rat functioned as a flashlight.
So when you squeeze it, it doesn't brighten up.
No.
Is this a different kitchen?
I can't tell.
Is
It's
it
too
store?
dark.
It is really dark. Road, is there no ratchet up the tension? Nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what else to interact with now.
Yeah, I am starting to get a headache trying to like peer through this darkness.
Is there display options? Can I turn the gamma up? No.
Turn head bob off.
Well, if it makes you stop feeling sick.
Oh no, that won't. It's the like when it's like really dark, I start squinting and it doesn't actually help, but I do it anyway, like it just as a response to try and see better.
Yeah.
And it just gives me a freaking headache.
I'm getting a bit of glare on the old monitor as well. It's that time of day when the sun's in the inconvenient part of the sky. I wish it would just think before it acted sometimes.
Sunscorched Studios says try the blue room again.
But this room.
Is that blue?
Oh. I missed this
Wait,
room.
Oh, okay. This isn't the room with the crucified baby. This is a different room with a different baby.
Yeah.
Also, is that blue? That looks very green to me. also, it could be my monitor. Or
it's
my eyes.
It's the bluest thing I've found.
Oh.
Okay, this is a dead end, I'm pretty sure.
Is there a sequel? Ratchet and Clank. Nice.
Okay, this feels like progress.
Okay.
Oh, I turned my rat into a glow stick.
Oh, well, that's helpful. I mean, it would have been helpful, you know, in the last room. Wow, that is not very glowy.
No, it's not helping that much, is it? What was that? Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
It's like a red
I was looking
arrow
at chat.
just flashed into existence. Oh, it happened again.
I totally missed it.
There.
It's a rat lighting you.
Hi, have we
That's
met?
funny. Oh. Well,
Oh no.
turned into Vector Man.
He turned into meatballs.
Delicious. Masterpiece. Nice. All right, that I saw that arrow. That absolutely did just appear for like a briefest moment. Oh, it's just a wine bottle.
Symbolizing our terrible drinking problem, probably.
What if it's all water, though? Just like you really like glass bottles of water. Is that bougie?
Oh, it's the kitchen again. And a wall.
Notes about the baby's drinking problem. Doggone it, baby.
That reminds me of a cartoon I once saw of there was like two women meeting, and one of them had a baby, and the baby was lying on the floor with a bottle in its mouth, and the other lady was said, "My goodness, isn't he like his dad?"
That's absolute boomer humor, but in a good way. That's funny.
Boomer Hoomer.
Boomer Hooma.
Yeah.
What it should be called.
Okay, it's getting a bit Silent Hilly around these parts.
Evil Engine says that sounds like an Andy Cap strip. Was Andy Cap a comic? I thought that was just a potato, like they sold potato strip chips.
No, it was a
They sold
newspaper
snacks.
comic strip originating in the UK about
Oh my god.
about a bloke who beats his wife.
Oh well, and he sold snacks in real life in our world.
Not in the UK,
That-
he didn't.
But that's I think Andy Cap. Hang on, is that am I imagining this?
Hey, that's the picture. I need that.
Oh, you have that part that's censored out. Yeah, Andy Caps. American brand of flavored corn and potato snacks. Licensed the name and likeness comic strip. Okay, so it is the same Andy Cap. They
Wait.
just licensed it.
So they licensed a British comic strip to
Yeah.
sell snacks in the US.
Yeah.
But surely that brand would have no value if the comic strip isn't also published in the US.
Maybe they just needed some good-looking key art. And they were like, I don't know, we'll just pay this person rather than an artist.
It is published in the US. But that's like quintessential British humour, Andy Cap. Like the characters refer to each other as pet.
Yeah, but some Americans love that British humor.
Okay.
Really going for the Monty Python fanboys.
Yeah, well, it's not quite the same kind of humour. Monty
No,
Python is like posh public school boys doing surreal humour, and Andy Cap is a working class man beating his wife.
Sounds like we shouldn't have had him selling us chips.
It was a different time. You know.
I mean, it was a different time. I don't think beating your wife was ever like...
There was a time when being a hideous
Right.
bigot was sort of considered a lovable quality. You know, like Archie Bunker.
Wow. Wait, but Archie Bunker... The point of Archie Bunker was like, don't be like him. It was like a real Fight Club scenario. Where it was like... Or a Rick Sanchez. Where it's like, if you're idolizing this person, you're wrong.
Well, maybe that's the point of Andy Cap as well. You're not supposed to think he's cool because he beats his wife.
Sussy Guru 2000 with €5. You can spend those all over Europe. And says, so, what did the rat do to you?
God, I love mazes, don't you? Just
I love mazes that you also can't see.
Just following the right-hand wall. La 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 la. Is this where I came in?
No.
Oh, I forgot I forgot you have to strangle the rat to open things.
I can smell it
Hi, everyone.
down there.
So Sussy Guru, the rat exists in our hands. That's what it did.
Own floor. Enough.
Hey.
Iniquities.
Oh, that's a
I've-
lovely picture.
I got the whole picture. Do I win? What's my prize?
Going back now. Face the truth.
You gotta face the truth. George Lucas, I did not play Silent Hill short message because that's PS5 exclusive, right?
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard.
I mean, I streamed the whole thing on Yahtzee Tries a while back. It was bloody awful.
I tried watching. Shoot, what was the show one they did? We had to watch it on
Ascension.
the app. Yeah, Ascension. Boy, howdy, was that just terrible.
I have not seen any of that, and I've heard little that would make me do so.
There is literally no reason.
Man, if I was James Sunderland, I'd be getting my fist right up in there.
Captain President says, "Don't die. You'll go back to the start."
Oh, God.
I don't know if
Will I-
that's
Will
accurate
I die?
or
Well, I don't know what will kill me anymore.
right.
Will I die if I open this fridge?
Yeah, it seems kind of random. Well. It says face us.
Not today, thanks.
Are you not going to go inside the fridge?
I thought I'd finish exploring first.
No, that's fair. Oh, Captain Prince says don't actually know, just saying stupid shit. Okay, well, that's fair.
And this is where I keep my real doll that I made myself out of spam.
Look at what you've done.
I didn't do shit, Mr. Rat.
Started with vows of love. Now ends.
Ooh, Xavier with $5 says, "Hey, Yachts, as someone who's followed you for a long time, with having a wife and now children,
Are the wife.
how have you balanced that with all your creative work?"
Okay, dude.
With difficulty.
Actually hurt. Like seriously. Come
Yeah?
I just make sure I have a hard out at the end of the day. Ah!
So sticking to like very set schedule
Yeah.
for when you do stuff.
I start work at 7:30 in the morning. I stop work at 5:30, and after that, focus on the kids. Make sure they got their dinner in them. Make sure they got their teeth brushed. Make sure they have precisely the right stuffed toys in bed with them.
Very important step.
Yes. But I didn't even go in the fridge.
Wait, so what was the truth you had to face? What was the... Did you kill your wife?
I was not the rat shaker. I was the wife shaker.
Oh, so you did kill your wife.
I guess.
Did it tell you that, or are you just guessing that?
I mean, that's what the rat said. It said I was the wife shaker.
Oh.
I mean, I think this game's trying to take the piss out of that kind of concept horror game.
But was it fun or funny?
Not really. I mean, I laughed the first time I had to shake the rat, and it yelled while I was shaking it.
Yeah, that... Can
I go back and see what happens if I go in the fridge now? Did I explore the barn in the field? Was I supposed to?
You went in the barn. You, like, opened the door and stuff, right?
Well, let's do this again.
I haven't seen a Bink video logo in decades. Yeah, I was also taken aback by that.
Was it? Does this actually use Bing Video, or was that another joke?
I have no idea. I feel like this game could do anything, and it could be a joke. Sussy Guru 2000 with €2 says, so it's a no, John, you are the demon situation?
Yeah.
Maybe? I mean, it didn't exactly state that, so... I don't know.
I won't play through the whole thing
$2
again. I just want to see if I can explore a bit more.
Kiraga with $2 says, "Welp, called it."
Look at me, I'm being Darkside Phil, who was once famously caught masturbating on webcam. That was the reference I was making there.
There's a YouTube series called Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I find it fascinating because it covers stuff that happened on the internet that were apparently popular things like Darkside Phil, Wings of Redemption.
That's basically
like
how
that.
I know about Darkside Phil from watching that.
Yeah, I
YouTube channel.
have never heard of him before that, and I have never heard of him outside of that.
Well,
Like, I don't know anyone who's ever even watched him, like, back when he was popular or whatever.
Well, since then I've watched a few other YouTube drama videos, and yeah, like half of them are guys I've never heard of. I just don't move in those circles. It's mostly like drama YouTubers, like people who spend their whole lives commenting on each other's drama.
That's a wild existence to me.
I've never heard of Game Life either. That was another Down the Rabbit Hole episode.
It was.
But apparently it was a popular video show before YouTube was officially a thing.
Yeah. The internet's wild. There's so many people on here doing so many things.
That's the wonderful thing about it.
It is. Real quick, we got Musakurai Murasaki. You'll have to tell me how to pronounce that. $5 says, FYI, here in the States, PBS showed Benny Hill, EastEnders, Blackadder, Doctor Who, Are You Being Served, Absolutely Fabulous, and many, many others. Yeah, PBS would often air British stuff. That's actually how I found Doctor Who and was like, what is this amazing show?
Yeah, I've heard PBS, bought a lot of that sort of thing. I'm glad you got Blackadder, that's a good show.
Oh, there is an episode on Spoonie, also a person I'd never heard of.
I did know who Spoonie was, because I used to watch him way back in the day. He did a really good review of the Thing video game.
Oh.
But, yeah, he was a bit too attached to that nostalgia critic crowd where they just end up crossing over with each other all bloody day. And I'm not really a big fan of skits in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It sort of makes me roll my eyes and go, could you go back to talking about the game now, please?
But that's the vessel in which to do skits.
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing again?
Walk to the thing?
I can't walk yet.
Oh, well.
Okay.
You've broken my will, oh great shaker of rats. The answers you seek
Oh, okay. So, apparently there's a voice actor in the chat.
Oh, really? I mean,
The
I
rat
assume
voice
it's...
actor.
Well, there's only one voice actor in this game.
It says there's something special in the barn.
All right, then.
But I thought we did go to the barn, but maybe we went to the house?
No, yeah, we went to the house. So let's go to the barn this time.
Ivigia? You can tell me how to pronounce the name, or I can butcher it. Iviga. Iviga. Gives $2, says, oh, the camera's on. Been on this whole time, huh?
Yep, yep. More Dark Side Phil references.
And DMB Land 99 is $10. So, one, there was a body on the floor at the end of the game wrapped in plastic wrap.
Okay.
But
I guess
it's
I
a little
overlooked
dark
it.
to see.
I guess I overlooked it because I'd been seeing so many bodies in the game up to that point.
Yeah.
They were just all
so it's
sort of there.
Said, but it's a little dark to see unless you're right over it. And two, this was a 48-hour game jam. Was this game the 48-hour game jam, or was this game based on 48-hour game? Because like Baba Is You is also based on a 48-hour game jam.
Yeah, there's
game.
a few of those, but most games that call themselves that have been worked on quite a bit since the 48-hour thing.
Right. The prototype was made in 48 hours.
Okay. Yes.
Sasaguru with €5, which I don't know if I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. What if the rat is actually his Pathrinus, and the game is about him furiously cranking it to distract himself from his sins?
And it talks to him and makes him feel guilty. I guess
Does
that
yours
works.
not talk?
Well, it does make me feel guilty.
Just not verbally.
Also, you can say penis on the internet. It's fine.
No, but he said Pathrinus, and I just really like Pathrinus.
Okay, fine. I mean, I ain't going to judge
Also-
you for saying penis. I mean, I was talking about jerking off earlier. Hey. Hey.
So you can't see the sign? Oh, you can't see the sign.
I got crushed by an anvil.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, I'm going to have to stop, game. I'm doing my wrist in. Well, extra long guess the game session today, I think.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we could go back to the thing because we still got 20 minutes, but
I can't be bothered. I got what I needed out of it. Now I will throw it to the corner.
wait,
like I've done
Sunscorched
so many
Studios.
relationships.
Sunscorched Studios. Are you the actual studio? Hang on. Who made this game? They actually you?
Store page.
Looking it up. Oh, it
yes.
is made by
Yes,
Sunscorched Studios.
It is indeed made by Sunscorched Studios.
All right, you gotta prove it. You gotta at me on Blue Sky right now, and then I'll believe it's
Yeah,
you.
and then you got to plug my game, Starstruck Vagabond, to all the people who are following you based on the sudden viral success of this game. That's how we'll know. And make sure they know that it's 20% off in the autumn sale. That's your job now. Okay. What else has Sunscorched Studios made? Negative Atmosphere? Which is a horror third-person shooter, apparently.
Wait, you might have answered this and I missed it, Sunscorched. So how was this? I'm assuming the base game was a 48-hour game jam. And then you were like, this is a fun idea, and then built off of that to make this?
I'd assume as much.
I think it was Mad Devil Man. Wanted me. It's told me a joke to try and make, and I could never work it in. He said you should try and mouse over something, and then I should work that into a conversation. And Devil, that was a funny joke, and I'm sorry I didn't get to use it.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Guess the game.
Guess the game.
We all love guess the game around
Ooh.
here, and if you don't, that's terribly unpatriotic.
It's really small on my screen. I'm trying to see. Okay, so that's
How's that?
that's much better. Oh, there's a painting. Is that Rat? Is that RATSHAKER?
I don't think so.
Oh, thank you for changing the game, Eric. Sunscorch says we ship the whole thing from the 48-hour start to release in 3 weeks for Halloween.
Huh.
Wait, 48 hours and 3 weeks is two different things. I'm confused.
Well, they made the 48-hour game, and then they polish it up within 3 weeks for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Is how
Got
I'm
it.
how I'm interpreting that.
That would make sense.
Now, let's figure out what this game is.
Resident Evil 1? I don't think so, Turtle Chief, but good guess. Clive Barker's Undying. Sure.
Sure, let's give that a go.
I'm going to guess it's a PC game for sure.
Well, it wasn't that, but I can see why you'd think that.
Ooh, okay, we've got some sigils, and we got some H.R. Geiger thing happening, that purple on the left.
Yeah.
It looks too technologically advanced for Eternal Darkness, Speakeasy, but I know where your head's at, and you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's not Eternal Darkness. I played
Legacy
the shit.
of Kain?
I'd recognize Eternal Darkness in a second. I played the shit out of that.
If it's a Soul Reaver game, it's not the one for PlayStation because that is too crisp. Maybe like Soul Reaver 2?
Well, I don't have a guess, so sure. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
It's a PS2
What?
game, and we have something
What is that?
something kind of grotesque looking.
What am I looking at? System Shock? It's PS2. I don't think there was a port of that.
No.
DMC3? I haven't played a ton of DMC3s.
I mean, it could be a Devil May Cry game, looking at it.
Sunscorch, wait, you actually sent me a message on Blue Sky? Hang on.
Hey, the chat got it. Jonathan Ross got it right. It was Devil May Cry 3. Oh, shit. Are we getting Blue Sky plugs?
Oh my gosh, we actually did. Sunscorch Studios said Rexhound Jesse and Yaskosha, big ups, Starstruck Vagabond, 20% off on the autumn sale with a link to Steam.
Oh, well, I guess that confirms it. We like having devs in chat round these parts. Although I am going to talk shit about your game in the review.
I've replied and I have liked. That's hilarious. Y'all got that. I have always, every single time there's someone that says there's dev in chat and I say prove it, and they never do. You're the first ones to actually do a thing to prove it.
I mean, why would you lie about a thing like that?
I don't know if you've met people. They lie all the time. So many people.
Classic guess the game. Here's a bit of fucking sky.
Thanks, Sunscorched.
With a green thing, like a leaf.
I think it's like something's arm, like a bug arm.
I think it's a leaf. Someone in the chat suggested grounded, and that's as good a place to start as any.
Ooh, Sovereign says Far Cry 1.
Ooh.
Oh, that's like Breath of the Wild or something. Oh no, that's
Guilty Gear, isn't it?
No, that's maybe, or that's a Space Marine.
Ooh, yeah. My first thought was that orange girl in Guilty Gear, who's like a pirate
May.
captain. Yeah.
Yeah, May. I freaking love Guilty Gear.
I just watched footage of Guilty Gear because I like looking at it.
Oh, the character design is so good.
I know. Is that a parachute? Did we concur that's probably a parachute?
It might be. Someone's saying Skullgirls, but I think Skullgirls is like pixel art, right?
It's 2D art. I don't think it's pixel art. I think it's hand drawn.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's not 3D graphics.
You can put Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear.
I don't think
something.
she has that skull on her costume, so I might be wrong. There also are a lot of Guilty Gear.
There's way too many fucking Guilty Gears.
So
Turns
many.
out.
There are a lot.
Guilty Gear. What's the new one? Strive? Nope, it's not Guilty Gear. Original platform PS4.
Oh, shoot.
And words.
Thur.
There. Igther. Big brother?
Big together.
Big together.
Someone says the Division.
I don't think it's the Division. That would, it's way too colourful for that.
I feel like 3 sky shots is rude.
Oh,
What?
That's Astrobot, surely. Action third-person platform? No, PS4.
I think it's. I would bet it's a
Ratchet
Switch game.
Ratchet and Clank, maybe?
What's
Or-
the divorce game?
Oh, Astrobot's Playroom, the VR game. Astrobot Rescue Mission.
Oh,
That was it.
hey!
Not the most recent Astrobot. Yep, there you go. Huh.
Wait, Scorch
So-
Studios. If you're still here, I am curious. How much of that 3 weeks of like turning the game in from 48 hour to final was just like a non-sleep destruction fest of trying to get it done?
We've got a severed arm.
It Takes Two is the divorce game. I
Yeah.
also thought that, Myra.
We've,
I was trying to remember the name of it.
we've
Lollipop
got-
Chainsaw? Okay, I feel like that like camcorder font thing
I don't think it's
is a
Lollipop
clue.
Chainsaw. What's that thing in the bottom left? It looks like a merit badge. A realistic car, realistic ground. Excuse me. That's a weird font, though.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
a VCR.
When I see severed arms, I think Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but that's not the font Metal Gear Rising Revengeance used.
Evil Engine says Dead Rising? I don't think it used that font. I could be
It
wrong.
wouldn't be Dead Rising. I'm going to skip one. Oh, I think it is Lollipop Chainsaw, actually, now I'm looking at it.
Let's see. Pink, some dots,
Yep,
Converse. Yep,
there you go.
you were correct.
Huh,
Good job.
I remember
Good
this
job,
game
Pat.
being more cartoony in its environments. Guess not. Okay, where are we? Day 925. Oh dear. Isometric, possibly?
Oh, Scorch Studios says the last week only because we had to localize it into 5 different languages. Dang.
Man, I still need to do that with Starstruck Vagabond.
I'm assuming Starstruck has a lot more dialogue to localize
Well,
than
yes.
RATSHAKER, though.
There's also like alternative dialogue for every character in every situation, and 9 alternative lines for every line of dialogue the main character says.
Dang. Wait, so how many words are in the RATSHAKER script?
Well, it's a long script, but most of it's just ah.
I feel like that just counts as like screaming. Like that's just one
Yeah.
word. It's like different screaming, screaming 3. They say we're only 12 people, so it was all hands on deck. Massive thanks to Riot Lock for pulling all the stops to translate. Oh, nice.
If there's any indie publishers watching, then get in touch, because I need someone to help me port Starstruck to Switch and translate it. I don't know how to do either of those things.
Translate it in other languages too.
Well, yes.
Does what you call it? Scorch Studios? Is that a Riot Lock? That's who did the translating?
Well, if they've got like localize in the name, then yeah, I guess that's the service they provide as a company.
You know, the lock I was thinking of, not localization, but that sounds wild. Oh, it's 600 words.
There you go.
Awesome.
Do we have any guesses
Love
on
it.
this game?
Eric says it looks like a Lara Croft game for PS3.
Oh yeah, what was that called?
Like Guardian of Light or whatever?
Light? Yeah, Lara Croft Guardian of Light. Hey, you nailed it, Eric. Nice
Jeez,
job.
Eric. With your doggone eyeballs?
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I'd have gotten it by 5, definitely. But
Oh, yeah, because Laura's right there.
yeah.
Or Lara. You never heard of it?
Ooh,
It's a game. Ooh.
CRT-tastic.
Yeah, okay, that's like PS1 era.
But wait, is that like a fake CRT effect that's been added by a modern game that's trying to affect a PS1 era look?
Oh, no, maybe.
Oh, is this Graven? Nope. Oh.
Yes,
original-
Riot Lock is the one that translated it.
Original release too old for Metacritic. Oh, well, I was
So
wrong.
it is real CRT scans.
Huh. We got a sort of a health
Gaunt-
bar there.
Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I think Metacritic was around for Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That was like PS2 era.
This is original release. Whatever that means.
What is that like ghostly?
I don't know. Is this like a King's Field? Or what's that really weird one? That's like King's Field.
Shadow Tower? That was PS2 though. I think this is older than
Okay, skip one.
PS2. Oh my gosh.
Arcade. Original platform arcade, interestingly.
Oh. What? Is this
Man,
like a light gun game?
Man, I got no fucking clue what this is.
There's a dragon on stage somewhere in the sky.
Yeah.
Damian Glenn is doubling down, saying Gauntlet Legends.
Okay. Gauntlet Legends. Huh. Yeah.
Well, hot dog, you were correct.
Hot diggity dog. This was an arcade game?
I knew it was an arcade game, but I was thinking of I guess I was thinking of the wrong game then.
Huh.
Wow, you nailed it.
Fancy that. Oh, this is Mario and Rabbids. I recognize the thing. Is this our first onesie of the day? Certainly is.
Boom.
Well, besides Eric's one. My first onesie of the day. Yeah. I recognize the little marker showing where you can go.
See, I would have thought that was some sort of like snake. It was like fogs or something.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
PS2 era 3D. Looks like a horror game. Possibly something like Obscure.
No, it looks too good for Obscure. Is it Resident Evil Outbreak? Silent Hill 3?
Better guess than I had. I don't think it's Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, I don't think it is. It doesn't look like 4. I could be wrong, though.
No, it's not 4.
It looks too good to be Silent Hill 1. But good guess.
Definitely not Silent Hill 1. It's not Silent Hill 2. I guess it could be 3, looking at it.
Phantom Dust. Oh my gosh, Eric. Thanks for reminding me that game exists. I don't think it's Phantom Dust because it's not disheveled enough.
Well, Eric seems pretty sure.
Oh no, I see that font. No, that might be Phantom Dust. Oh no. Eric might be right.
Eric, stop ruining it for all the other children.
Wow. What a wild game. Have you ever played it?
Can't say I have.
It is. Unfortunately, not as good as as the pitch is for it, but
Well, I mean, it looks kind of jank.
well, it is okay. The pitch for it is imagine you're playing Magic the Gathering, where it's like, oh, you have to have mana and then you cast spells.
I've never played Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just a card game. You just cast spells You know, oh, I get 2 mana. I pay it to shoot you with lightning. Oh, I summon this monster out on the field. It's that, but like as a 3D action game. So you are collecting these spheres. That might be Parasite Eve. You are collecting these spheres that are around, and those are the cards from your deck, and then you actively use them. It's a really, really cool idea.
Wrong.
That isn't as much fun as it should be. Oh, not Parasite Eve. Dang. All right.
Is that a sailing ship in the distance? No.
Kind of looks like it.
I don't think it is, actually.
Oh, is that? It's got masts, right?
Is this Assassin's Creed Liberation? Oh, it's the right franchise.
Oh.
It is an Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, it's Assassin's Creed 3. That's my guess.
You sure?
I mean, no, but I would guess 3.
I mean, that seems like the right time period.
What was it called? Oh,
Yes.
it was just called Assassin's Creed 3.
Yes, it was Assassin's Creed 3. Yes, that was back when they were still numbering it, not just jamming a random number on the end.
I thought it was called Assassin's Creed 3, the Going West or something. I couldn't remember, but apparently it was just called 3.
No, it was only from 4 when they started giving them subtitles, because that was Black Flag. No, wait. Assassin's Creed 2 had Brotherhood and Revelations, but they weren't officially numbered installments.
Yeah, those were spin-offs.
Well, they were direct sequels, but yeah. They were in between interstitial installments.
Gun and Evil Engine are both saying Resident Evil 4, and honestly, that was the first thing that I thought of, too. And Jombly. I don't know if it is, but it's definitely got that vibe.
No. It's not even a Resident Evil game. It is something.
Scroll. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Boy.
Kind of a tunnel thing. Fluorescent lighting. So, contemporary, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What is it? Okay, so it's a I'm gonna put money on it's a Japanese RPG.
Yes.
Is it Shadow Hearts?
Did that have like a contemporary setting?
I don't know.
Which Shadow Hearts are we talking about here?
Well, it's the first one. I don't know.
Oh, well, it was one of them. It just was just not that one.
I guess, 50-50. Pick one of the other Shadow Hearts.
Shadow Hearts. Not to be confused with Kingdom Hearts. A different kind of hearts altogether.
Yeah.
Covenant
People are saying the New World.
Okay. From the New World. Wrong.
Covenant. Dang.
It was the other one.
Michael Blair. Bear. Sovereign.
There you go.
Cost us one guess.
All right, let's do one
I've
more.
heard good things about Shadow Hearts. I've never played it, and I want to.
Okay. I'm not usually don't usually seek out JRPGs.
Well, there's like horror elements and supposedly a good story, and those are all things. It's like, oh yeah, I absolutely want to see that, and like the aesthetic really gets me. Valheim?
Someone always guesses Valheim when it's a random bit of forest. I guess, one of these days they'll be right.
Yeah. Hey, I normally put Twist as my first guess on Wordle. That's like one of my common ones. And then one day it was Twist, and I did not guess Twist at the beginning.
Yeah. These days I go with adieu for the first word, but for a while I was using crane, and one time that was the first word.
Oh, nice.
77% on Metacritic.
Kodelka.
This.
Ooh, that's a fun looking tower.
Well, I haven't got a clue. Skip one. And I still haven't got a clue.
So Rune 2.
Okay. Mobile, PC, PS4, and PS5?
Mobile?
That's what it says.
What? Okay, I don't know if Rune was on mobile, so.
Also, was Rune 2 on PS5?
I mean, maybe.
Skip. Oh, this is suddenly looking familiar, actually.
What is this bird? Is that bird carrying somebody?
Yeah. Someone's on a bird. Getting carried.
John Blue says the Falconeer. Is that a game? Tyrell saying Marty played this.
Nope, it wasn't the Falconeer.
Original release 2020. Okay. Fairly new.
I-
It's not that Raven game that I played.
No, I don't think I played this. The Pathless? The chat
Yeah,
suggests?
Yeah, seeing Pathos, Speakeasy, Jombly, and
Yes,
North
it was The Pathless.
ooh, a game that wasn't even in my. Oh, seeing that is reminding me because it was some sort of like it was like, ooh, check out this really cool traversal,
Oh, yeah.
which is like, I'm glad other people like it, but it's immediately one of those things of like, check out all the ways you could travel big open areas. And it's like, no, I'm out. I don't want big open areas.
Well, I'm sure I would have remembered it if I'd played it. For as you say, it's seems quite unique.
Yeah. Seeing that part, absolutely.
All right, well, let's call it a stream.
It's a
Right.
stream, everybody.
Thanks for watching Yahtzee Tries, everyone, in which we were playing RATSHAKER and the other thing, Dungeon Clawler.
Yeah.
Not the most doesn't roll off the tongue, does it?
Also, thanks Scorch Studios for being the only people to confirm
Yes.
who you were as devs.
Thanks for being good sports, Scorch Studios. Thanks for the plug on Blue Sky. Yes, you were watching Yahtzee Tries, and I was Yahtzee Crowshaw, the one trying, and I was joined by Jesse Galena.
The one not trying.
And we're all part of a wonderful thing called Second Wind that puts out
Heck yeah.
content basically every day. Make sure you watch today's Fully Ramblematic that went out today, which was on the subject of Mario and Luigi Brothership. What else we got this week?
Oh my gosh. Design Delve is this week, I think. I think that's on Friday. And then I don't think anything's coming out tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. Eat food.
Yeah, I think we're off tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. I certainly am. To my chagrin. And but we'll all be back on Saturday for the next Adventurers Night. Oh well, we won't be back. We'll all be in it. But it was recorded ages ago.
Also, Firelink tonight, probably, Tyrell.
Oh,
I don't know
yes.
why there wouldn't be. Oh, Eric says no Firelink tonight. So
well,
that's why
yeah.
there wouldn't be.
Yeah, Nick
People have to prepare their stomachs for tomorrow. And before we go, Jay Bus with €2 and says, member, sponsors, S-chats, both kinds, and I love you. Aw.
Oh, thank
Wow.
you, Jay Bus. And don't forget,
Love you too.
on Sunday, the edited compilation of this stream and my previous Yahtzee Try stream will be going out with my little mini reviews for all the games I've played. So
Oh,
look
right, and
forward to
Battle
that.
Masters. That
Oh,
came out
shit.
on Monday. Watch
Yeah,
that.
Remember to watch
The
Battle
Skyrim Bucket
Masters.
Challenge.
That was like probably my favourite Battle Masters episode that we've done so far.
It's pretty good. I'm really glad that he kept so much of me stuck on a horse. I was scared that was going to get cut. I spent so much time stuck on that horse.
I just wish I hadn't pissed about in Whiterun for so long. Apparently, it's not a big bucket city. Is old Whiterun? Even you go to like the bedrooms because that's where you expect to find the piss buckets, and then no, everyone's pissing in baskets.
Because they should count as buckets.
They're posh potties for the rich.
Yeah.
All right,
Poshy.
I'll sign us off then. Bye bye, everyone. See you next time. Cheery bye.
Bye, thanks, everybody.